Round one, opening up the 40th anniversary edition of the Dana Open at Highland Meadows. Fans filing in this morning for tee times as early as 7 o'clock. We start with the morning sessions, and we start local. University of Findlay's Mary Kelly Mulcahy on the back nine. Her 11th hole birdie lips out, settles for par. 3 over, tied for 113. Paula Rito on the second, also playing back to front. Rito with a nice approach on the par 3, following up with a putt for birdie. She'd finish the day 5 under par, tied for 4th. What about Jennifer Song? Wraps her round on the 9th hole and finishes in style with birdie 4 under, 67, tied in 7th place. Plenty of eyes on Toledo-born Stacy Lewis back here once again on the 18th hole, approaches the green and gets a primo parking spot right up front. She follows that effort with a birdie to finish with a 4 under, 67 of her own, 4 birdies on her last 5 holes. Thailand's Aprichaya Yubone may have had the shot of the day on hole 18. Chips one up towards the green and sinks it right in for eagle from way downtown. No better way to make the turn on your round. She would finish, though, at 1 over, tied for 82nd. 16-year-old Mia Hammond made waves last year, makes the turn on 18 with a par. The New Albany State champion, top recruit in the junior class, finishes at 5 over, tied for 132nd. After the morning groups, we caught up with Stacy Lewis. Her 67, a credit to experience and a bit of a break.
I took the last 2 weeks off, so I definitely feel a little bit more refreshed, and I worked on some things last week, and I've been working on it for the last few months, and so I've been hoping for a day like this for a while, and so it was just hopefully just things coming together a little bit. It's probably the most number of birdies I've made in a round in a very long time.
Get your ducks in a row for the afternoon tee times. A lot of changes coming to the leaderboard. Got to start with last year's Dana Open champion. Lynn Grant started on the back nine. The Swede with a chance to tie for the lead on 18. A great effort on a long putt, just short, taps it in for par. 4 under after this hole, and that's how she would finish. Tied for 7th with Stacy Lewis and Lancaster's Allie White, among a few others, carding a 67. Shi-Yu Lin, also in Grant's group. She goes by Janet, chips it towards the green and nearly in for eagle. Taps it in for birdie, though. 3 under after that hole, finishes 6 under, 65, tied for 2nd. And this was the group to watch. Aditi Ashok with Grant and Lin on 18, sinks the putt for birdie to climb to 3 under. They would jockey for the lead down the stretch. The Indian tied with Lynn at 6 under. Staying on 18, Chinetti Wanasay there, drops in the putt for birdie, 5 under to close, but all 144 looking up at the last ones off the course.
I hit some really close approach shot, and I think I really enjoy playing on this course. I'm kind of familiar with each of the holes, so I think the strategy was pretty straightforward, and I definitely attacked at the right time.
Oh, it was a really great day. It's a really tough course because green is really a little bit hilly, and then lough is really thick.
The tee times flip, so anybody who went off the course late on Thursday will start early, which means you're going to see the leaders bright and early. Hee-Chin Choi at 7 under, tees off at 8:21. Ashok and Lin even earlier, 7:59. That was such a fun group to watch in the afternoon. If you can get out early, do that. Allie White, who you heard from the other night, a great story, goes off at 2:21. Stacy Lewis in that tie for 7th at 1:26. This is, of course, Lexi Thompson Day. The first 500 fans through the gates get a free Puma hat to honor Lexi. There's going to be a flyover. Lexi shot 1 over, tied for 82nd. She tees off a little after 1 o'clock. The projected cut at even par.